Mentioning my name, we don't like what you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can suck my dick. I'm making pesetas while they're talking shit. Nah, I don't give a fuck. Don't waste my time.
From the start, 97,000 people.
Ups, sebelum videonya berlanjut nih guys, please dong klik tombol subscribe-nya di bawah guys. Warnanya merah tuh. Gak akan lama kok, cuma 3 detik. Gue hitung sampai 3 ya. 1, 2, 3. Oke guys, terima kasih kalian telah subscribe. Dan jika kalian telah subscribe, kalian juga akan mendapatkan notifikasi terbaru dari video saya. Oke guys, terima kasih. Yuk lanjut.
Can he convert it? Or will it be this man, his teammate, Valentino Rossi, who's coming from a long way, 67.2 miles. Maverick Vinales from qualifying 1 to pole position. Only for the Yamaha, but a better one for the Suzuki. The Suzuki blast down the turn 1. Look at that, what a start. And then looking at the inside, but it is Maverick Vinales who sticks with second place. Dobby's in third place, and it's Marquez back.
And I can't believe they've all managed to get through the most difficult corner, turn 4. Rossi's got a flyer. He's already made up
play so quickly, cut his way through. This is not a track that's easy to pass, that's for sure. The big question mark for
most of the weekend in these conditions. Vinales has been around 10th place. That said, so 0-4. That looked impressive though. He was actually almost got back underneath Marquez.
Pretty dramatic stuff here already, and there's
tentative on that first lap. And like you said earlier, Keith, on a MotoGP bike especially, this track is difficult to pass.
He did that a few bends ago. So the 25 of Maverick Vinales has gone back to third place now. Paul Espargaro is on the KTM today on the number 9 machine. He's up behind these guys at the minute. At KTM, well, KTM's a 1 Moto3.
KTM difficult for the riders, and what an advantage someone like RINS has. You're out front, Dobby in second, he's got a gap.
Look at the KTM! It just drives by. Paul Espargaro drives by Maverick Vinales. His Yamaha must be drive. It must be hooking up.
It must be, and doesn't Maverick Vinales look like a man who's
started Moto3, is the great leveler, and it gets no better on a tight little go-kart, but is shocking the world. Yes, I thought, oh, hang on. Yes, that is Aleix Espargaro that's down on the deck. Of course, we're in the red.
Compound. Everybody else is on the soft. There's a lot of lying water. You would obviously think he's made a mistake.
That he'd gone out on the medium. It's a bit harder. He's on the brakes. He's underneath Paul Espargaro. That's going to be a bit of a... He's not averse to crashing, Marquez. There's no doubt about that. And all the time on that Honda, he's the man that clearing water. It's about heating the tyre, and you're right, the medium is Danilo Petrucci taking a look now on Vinales. He's going to go through.
Him is his teammate, and look now,
right there with him.
After how many laps have we done, sorry? 3.
Miller through as well. So Jack Miller goes under Maverick Vinales.
And Vinales, what must I say, he just
going backwards.
He looks...
That is, look at it, look at it. He's on the straight already. Turn 14 out onto the half-mile straight at this 2 point.
Well, he's won at Silverstone,
in the wet. Oh yeah, he did as well. Yeah, of course he did. Give me a slap, will you?
Okay. You see, Rossi's brake guard has already been bent up. That means he's had contact with somebody on his way through.
Down on the Pramac bike. He's looking forward to the 2019 machine next year. We're testing that on Tuesday. Hot. Now look at it at Valencia. It's leading the Grand Prix by 3.8 seconds over the Ducati. On them bikes that he's feeling really good on. The only way you ride great in this kind of weather condition is if you that motorbike
through the tyres. Not always good on hot, greasy conditions, but in cold, wet conditions. It's
it looked like it went back in quite as easily yesterday. He had to go up into the hospitality unit of the truck, having made his way on what's going on in there. The amount of hard work that goes on behind the scenes, you can only imagine the hard work. Here he is, Marquez versus 44 of Paul Espargaro. Look at the way it turned in on him and up onto the...
Be the only rider to put the medium tyre in. You can see the problems he's having.
That Honda looks really, really lively. 0.2 seconds.
Yeah.
Neil, 4.2 seconds.
Lap.
Here we go. Look at the KTM. Wasn't he? He was the one that they were going to spend the money on. Oh, the wild card, Michele Pirro has crashed out. He's been looking good throughout the week. Will be on the factory next year. Factory Ducati next year has just crashed out. Turn 13. That's quick through there. It just got light, didn't it, at the rear end?
It certainly did. And whilst all that's going on, this man is just...
All great moment while it lasted. Espargaro has taken to the dirt. He's still okay. Rossi then, and that will be his shoulder again, judging by the way he's set. Alberto Puig wanders for the 10th, because every time it comes out now. Here we go then.
Oh, it's big.
Oh, that's awful. That is really going to hurt. In fact, out of the Valencian Grand Prix here, Marquez, he looks like he's popped that straight back in you, has eked into it. Dovi's now getting into a rhythm on that Ducati. The last Ducati winner here
was DIMANA in 2001. There you go.
So another 7 years on or something, these tyres clear.
Yeah, something ridiculous like that. I don't know how they do it.
Bradley Smith.
I believe it's 4 litres per second. But 40 sounds better.
40 sounds better. I'm more impressed with 40.
Place. Where did he start on the grid? Let's have a look. Morbidelli from 15th.
That's Danilo Petri as the independent team of the year. We're back with Valentino Rossi though, the GOAT. Look at the tape coming off RINS, but I don't know whether it will make any difference to Dovi's performance. 2.9 it's down to now. RINS back to Dovi.
About it, but in the wet, this race is going to be probably 45 minutes long. Concentration on the last lap. And you know, you can imagine what's happened. RINS is out there leading. He's not used to leading up a temperature. And whilst all that's going on, you've got the experienced old dog of Rossi just chipping away at it. Nice.
Just gone down. The maniac is in the dirt. He goes to Aprilia next year. You won't be seeing him on another Suzuki tyres for most of the track, but it's that one river that does it just a bit too much. Yeah. Oh.
Been dominated really all weekend by his teammates. And just when you think it can't get any worse.
In 6th place, Johan Zarco and the Tech 3 M1 Yamaha up behind him. They've now taken the... So Johan Zarco is carrying our 360 camera. Of course, if you've got the BT Sport app, you can log on to go. RINS is being hounded by a man who, once he gets in his rhythm, and we know how good he is in the wet,
yet again on the last lap, half a second faster. In fact, no, he wasn't. He was, let's see on this lap, and they're just going over the line. RINS with 17 laps to go.
We were looking at Frankie Morbidelli, the 21, coming down here into turn 1. He will be, Rocco, great helmet design again, a variation of his usual helmet design, but Zarco,
22nd on the grid. Britain's Bradley Smith is up to 8th place.
5-round Moto E Championship as well. He's going to be running the electric bike next year too. Here's Nakagami. Nakagami at the moment thinking, yeah, I think I'd rather be on the Isle of Man even than riding around Valencia.
It was the right decision not to turn
for it. I think 150 crashes is the overall record. I think we've had 148 of them, and this isn't over yet. He's one on, and they've still got over a half a mile straight as we get to Jorge Lorenzo.
And due to his bad wrist, he doesn't want to crash.
Well, it's good exercise for his wrist, of course, but he's got Tuesday with the suspect arm, so he's perfectly okay. And
shoulder, keep your eye on that.
He was lucky.
It's that overextension when it goes high, it just literally pops it straight out. He's out now.
She's out.
Here's
of
RINS.
the final round. Alex RINS then, he had a 2-second
third in the world
title, yeah, world championship, sorry.
That's all right, but that's what we've been talking about all week.
Yeah, lucky to get away and walk away from that. This is going to look scary, let's listen.
And so unlike...
but look at this now, Valentino Rossi up in the podium and right on... A Valentino Rossi win, anybody? Well, Dovi has gone at the pace he's gone at. He's about the maximum that Ducati, because he is a machine and a bit of a professor.
What that means for the riders is you can't ride over your limit. If you keep your head,
there's more than that. He absolutely works hard. Look how much Rossi runs in at him, over the top of 13, into 14. The front 3, this is your podium, if they all stay on.
I'd love to see what happened then, because either that
Yama's up, but the Yamaha just doesn't give the traction.
Yeah.
If they swap ends, if the front end's not good, the back end is. With Paul Espargaro having crashed out, teammate Bradley Smith has gone out after a good ride from him.
And Ross is making all the time on corner entry, which is a risky thing to do.
Which just goes to what I said a moment. Has gone from 1st to 3rd. Now, has he got any comeback to that? I wonder. Again, comes it in, but he ain't going to lead it. I'll tell you what, he knows it.
Yeah,
he knows about
there's a track flooded here.
Let's have a look.
There's to do.
And that, with 15 laps to go,
is not a race.
Is not quite a race.
We're going to have a restart, ladies and gentlemen.
3 laps. We've got a partial result. We can have a... Yeah, that's three-quarter race distance not completed. There it is. Race to be restarted. Thank you very much, Dorna.
Terima kasih karena telah menonton video ini. Jangan lupa juga untuk menonton video terbaru kami di sebelah kanan layar dan video populer kami di sebelah kiri layar. Dan menekan tombol subscribe di tengah itu guys. Terima kasih.